Kia ora koutou. Apologies for the paper, but the memory isn't as good as it once was. We're all a bit older now. It was American writer Josh Billings who said, "There are two things in life we can never be truly prepared for: twins." We're here today to celebrate the 40th birthdays of my best mates, Peter and Brendan, the O'Carroll twins. Boys, I love you like brothers. And when I say brothers, I don't mean like an actual brother, but I mean it in the way that black people use it, which is more meaningful, I think. It was the 5th of July 1978 when Pete and Bren were born, the beloved twin sons of Mike and Janet, and so the craziness began. Sorry. Now, not many people know what I'm about to tell you, because it's something very personal to the boys. But considering you're all so very special to them, they've allowed me to share the story with you guys tonight for the very first time. The truth is, when the boys were born, there were some serious medical complications. Now, while lots of twin births have some complications, the O'Carroll twins were more serious than most because they were born as conjoined twins. A very rare condition that affects about 1 in every 180,000 births. Conjoined means that the twins are physically still connected and sharing a body part when they are born. And that body part Peter and Brendan shared was a single penis. This is serious, okay? Now, surgeons debated for hours on what to do, and it came down to two options. They could either A, completely remove the male parts off one of the boys, or B, they could do an even split of the shared phallus. It was agreed by all that neither child was attractive enough to pass the girl, and so a cockectomy was immediately performed. Luckily, the surgery was a complete success, and both young boys recovered well and set about discovering the world and all life has to offer, albeit with only half a dick each. True story. The boys were close all through their childhood and into their teenage years. They made friends easily as the novelty of twins drew people in, and their charming personalities would seal the deal. Unfortunately, the thing that was most special about them, their identical faces, grew to be a bit of a curse, as Brendan was always being asked to do stuff that only Peter was qualified for, like checkout duties at New Plymouth New World. And Peter was constantly having to give his girlfriends code words so they wouldn't mistakenly hook up with his brother. Having the big heart that Brendan does, he decided he would do something about their constant mistaken identity, and so he set about changing his look over the next decade by meticulously and intentionally provoking random people on the town into breaking his face.
Thank you, David Sof.
Seriously, Brendan's nose has been broken so many times, he now has his own room at Wellington Hospital. True story. Once the boys hit their very late 20s, they decided it was time to embark on their own adventures. So as scary as it was for them, they moved out of the same bedroom for the very first time in their lives and went off in search of their individual fortunes. Peter found his calling as a hotel manager, where he was able to plant hidden cameras to fulfill his voyeuristic fantasies. And Brendan became manager of a liquor store, where he could use his staff discount to get both him and half the female population of Wellington absolutely plastered. True story. Now, things were really working out well for the boys, but the best was still to come, as they both also found love in the forms of Kate and Nicole, who have somehow managed to completely reshape both of them into really decent human beings. On behalf of everyone, thank you, girls. Peter and Brendan are very alike in many ways, from their love of sport, socialising and the occasional alcoholic beverage, to their pursuit of giveaways and contests and their relentless stalking of celebrities. While they are alike in many ways, all of us here that know them well know that they're very different as well. Peter's responsible and mature, well-dressed and a good driver. He's an amazing forward planner and an above-average Jonah Lomu rugby and FIFA player. And Brendan, well, Brendan has that nose with the multiple fractures in it. I consider myself very lucky that I met the twins when I was just 15 years old, and we've now been best mates for almost a quarter of a century. We've shared many amazing memories over our time together, including sports and concerts, movies and festivals, celebrations, commiserations, drinks and drugs, hospital rooms and police cells, heaps of laughs and a few tears as well. There've truly been some great moments and some very tough ones too. Mike's passing away a few years back being one of the toughest. I know if he were here today, he would be as proud of you boys as I am. Happy birthday. I hope the next 40 are even better than the last one. Yeah. Cheers, guys. I'd just like to call for anyone else that would like to say a few words to come up and, just embarrass them as